welcome back to Fallout 2. I did have some recorded footage before this, but unfortunately, OBS decided, no, your audio is going to be terrible today, despite the fact that I've changed no settings on my part. Never mind. Right, we're in a different part of Reading. Cleared out some enemies in this area, and the reason we were here is because of this. The Great Wanamingo Mine. We're not going to go down into it just yet. There's enemies down there that are a bit too tough for us. We bought the deed. I don't think it shows up in your inventory. No, it doesn't. We bought the deed for the mine from Mayor Escorti. He sold it to us for $1,000. Said there's some critters in there that need to be cleared out. And he would buy it back from us at more than double its rate, its value. So that's something to do later on. We're not high enough level and we don't have good enough gear to take that yet. So that can wait. We've done a mission for the sheriff. He asked us to evict Widow Rooney, who lives in this house here. We decided, no, we're not going to do that. She's just an old lady, so we paid her rent, and that gave us enough experience to level up, which is fantastic. And we've also talked to Madam Majeska. Why do they call you Madam Majeska? She used to work at the Malamute Saloon. Yeah. So she was either a madam or a prostitute or something. Spoke to her about rumours. She told us that the population of the town, the gold diggers, because they mine ore in Reading, are spending too much time drugged up and not enough time mining, as they should be doing. So the production levels are down. Then we also spoke to Doc Johnson. He told us about the power struggle that has Reading in the middle of it. So basically Vault City, New Reno and the NCR are looking to control the gold mining operations and the town, which kind of links in with another quest that you have here, to get an excavator chip for one of the other two mines in town, the Cocoa Reef Mine or the Morningstar Mine. There is a chip in the Great Wanamingo Mine, which we bought. And one of these two mines here, you can give it to either of those. The Morningstar Mine is a New Reno interest, and the Cocoa Reef Mine are affiliated with the NCR. So it all depends who you want to have de facto control over Reading. Oh, this guy. Josh Lawrence, he runs the place. What is this place exactly? This is the Last Gasp Saloon and Funeral Parlour. Full service establishment. Bottle to grave is our motto. Seems like a bizarre combination. But it is, but I couldn't make ends meet just burying people. You might say business was dead. Oh, it was a grave matter. So I undertook the job of fixing up the place. I don't think I could stand another pun. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Doesn't it throw people off the feed to see all the stiffs in here? Yeah, they're not real. Besides, the miners kind of like it. Makes them feel lucky to be alive. It's a bit creepy. You call me creepy? Why, I hear that tribals eat their damn dead. How else could we grok their essence? Goddamn Martians. And I mistook you for a damn tribal. Although I feel stupid. Cannibals is cannibals in my book. Yeah, we cook them first. We're not savages, you know. I guess as long as you cook. Hey, hold on a goddamn minute. You're one sick little unit even for a tribal. I was just kidding. Which parts? Who cares? You shrug, parts are parts. Let me ask you about something else. What's going on? Not a whole lot. Business is quiet. Still as the grave, you might say. What do you mean? Been spending time reburying people in the graveyard next door. Someone or something keeps digging them up. Don't know why. It's not like they've got anything valuable. Graves being excavated. Yeah. Okay, that's strange. Miners are telling me they'd rather rest out their final days inside rather than get planted only to be pulled back up like an overripe turnip. pleasant image that is. I'm sure I'll wake up in cold sweat thinking about that one. Right, that's fine. Don't need anything else from you. One other thing as well. As you can probably see, we've got quite a lot of dynamite now. We did buy that one stick in Modoc. We're in a mining town, so there's quite a lot you can pick up explosives-wise in a town like this. We didn't need to buy it, but hey, never mind. These tents here are for the caravans. So I think it's on the 1st, the 11th and the 21st. There's a caravan to each of the major cities, Vault City, New Reno and NCR show up here. And the Caravan Master's office is just up there. And we've also got an area here for more rat fights, but there aren't any happening at the moment. So if we head back into town, we can go and do some more missions for the sheriff. After that, we'll probably leave Reading alone for the time being until we're a bit higher level. Oh, yes, the sheriff gave us a badge for doing our sheriffy business. You did a real nice thing for the widow Rooney, made friends all around and kept the peace. Thanks, you're ready for another job. I think you've got a real knack for it. Okay, tell me about the job. So I hear that miners from both the Morningstar and the Cocoa Leaf mines here in town are fixing to stir up a ruckus at Lou's Malamute Saloon. So he wants to pay us $300 to break it up. Okay, I'll get right on it. So if we head over to the saloon, and we walk into a fight. Caminetto, your Cocoa Leaf miners are all show and no go. I'll show you where to go, blasphemous bet. Proper spaghetti western style. Couldn't show me where to go with a road map. Just because I wouldn't want to get that close to you. Charming. Don't flatter yourself, you little runt. Ooh. At least my drill lasts more than 30 seconds. Ooh, ouch. Okay, we should probably intervene. What do you want, dipshit? I was just wondering what's going on here. There's a bunch of shit in this bar, and me and my Morningstar miners are going to shovel it out into the street. Biggest turd even has a name. Caminetto. Or Caminetta. Can't let you do that. You're going to have to break it up now. What the hell are you going to do about it, you goddamn shitheel? Okay. I'm just going to ask you real nice, like. Then I'm going to load up my weapons and wait for some target practice. Maybe I could use a fucking rest. I'm working my goddamn ass off lately. To the others, break it up. Break it up, gang. I'll be back at work tomorrow. Oh, don't worry, I'm bringing Caminetto along to keep you company. Right, Caminetto? I see how this is going, you little piece of shit. Yeah, that's more like it. So what we basically did there is just arrest both of them. Disturbing the peace. I'm not sure putting every damn miner into my... not sure that putting every damn miner in town into my jail was the best way to solve that problem. I guess it worked though. Here's your money. Tell me about the next job. Okay, somebody cut up a whore over at Lou's Malamute Saloon just across the street. Yeah, I know where it is. You just sent me there. Go find out who did it and bring him in. Pay you $500 for doing it. I'll catch whoever did it. No problem. So, back to the saloon. Seems to be a source of trouble in this town. Might want to do something about that. Okay, so this is Lou. She owns the Malamute Saloon. Finest house north of San Fran. Where's San Fran? San Francisco, it's quite a ways south of here. You're a long ways from there, south, and just a titch to the west. So she marks the location of San Francisco on our map, which is somewhere that we can head to maybe later on in the game, because again, that's a high level area. I hear all kinds of things about the whole city being full of nothing but some crazy followers of some kind of kooky religion. Building some huge device that'll let them get in touch with the gods. Okay. Seems like monuments to the gods always seem to have some sort of trouble at the heart of them. Yes, helping out the sheriff. He told me you had one of your girls get all cut up. She's in a bad way. Used to be such a pretty thing too. Okay, can I see the girl? Sent her away. She wasn't going to be no good in this business anymore. Do you know who did it? She had a Morningstar Mine pay script in her hand. Okay. I'll sort this out for you. You can count on me. This type of thing's just bad all the way around. I'm sure you make the bastard pay. Sure, can't speak today. Sure hope you make the bastard pay for what he did to my girl. Okay. So, Fannie Mae, she's another of the prostitutes in this bar. No, I'm just looking around. I think she asks you for some money. Claims that her boyfriend got arrested or something, I don't know. Trying to scam you out of your ill-gotten money. I'm not going to fall for that trick. So we head over to the Morningstar Mine. As our... No, we don't get the script as a clue, but they did say that it was a Morningstar Mine script, so it's likely going to be somebody in here. Here's that someone might want to talk to old Hickswill. Someone volunteered to bring Obadiah to justice. Is that you? Looking for the miner who cut Lou's gal. Sounds like you just made a confession to me. Cut the bitch. She made a mistake, she did. Okay. I don't care what she did to you. You're a mad dog and I'm just the one to put you down. You made the mistake, you crazy fuck. I'm taking you to jail until you're tried and hung. Or a mistake. She made fun of me, mum. Nobody makes fun of old Hickswill's mum. Okay. She made fun of your mother? Well, that's not right at all, but you overreacted. Well, that I did, but the lads and I here at the Morningstar don't think what she did was right. Not right at all, but I promise not to do it again. The other miners have the same brutish inclinations that you do. I'm sure they can benefit from the painful example I'm going to make of you. I'm still taking you in. Taking me to jail? I'll come peaceably, no sense in making more trouble. Okay. I can take care of myself right now. I'm the sheriff in these here parts and I'm taking you in. So that's the miner responsible for cutting that prostitute up in jail. God, you put that murdering bastard Hickswill away. Okay. I mean, I don't know that he murdered anyone. All I know is that he cut somebody up. Okay. What's the next job? So, this is the last job that you get for the sheriff in Reading. The bandit, the name of Frogmorton, taken up lodgings over the ruins of the Great Wanamingo Mine. That's just where we were, to the west. Why do they call him Frogmorton? His name's Frog. His name's Morton and they call him Frog because he croaks people. Ready to go get him? Oh, ouch. The terrible pain, the pain. Will do. So back in the building that we were in, there will now be a group of miscreants. Give it a quick save. Yeah, so in this building, probably just be able to see them as we come around the corner. Yep, there we are. Didn't want to get into combat straight away. Keep doing that. Right, we're not going to have a chance to talk them down. Just go for the kill. So that's him in the leather jacket, and that's his cronies. Now, there's quite a few of them, but Sulik was hoping you weren't going to run straight at them. About to say we've got an ace in the hole, which is this. But we can probably... There we go. Did that take any out? It did not. But it hit a few of them. I'm going to move out of the way. Yeah. So there are a few of them. Hopefully we should be fine. Ah, good. You're far enough away for this to be a feasible option. Did we hit any of our guys? We did not. That is good. So we got a few good hits on Frogmorton there. Now it's just down to surviving a few rounds of combat. Can't remember exactly how tough these guys are. I'm hoping not very. Right. Could probably take one of them out with the assault rifle now that they're close enough. Let's just load that up. I'm so tempted to use some jet. It increases strength, but the addiction rate is really high. It's probably not worth it for the detrimental effects it has. So we'll just stim up for the time being. Where's the Molotov? Get that Molotov ready as well. So that's fine. We've got Molotov, assault rifle. Right. I want to get rid of Frogmorton because of the weapon he's got. And also I feel that sends a message. Although, does he have what I think he has? We'll find out at the end of combat. Everybody's attacking me. Can I have some help? God, are any of these nearly dead yet? Severely wounded. Almost dead. Severely wounded. Almost dead. Ah, he's unhurt. Right. First things first. Oh, I am so glad I picked up those extra stim packs. What I could do, I suppose... So I need 4 action points to... I need 5 to chuck a Molotov for some reason. Okay, this is risky business. However, this is more likely to kill more of them. Or none of them. Did I get one? I definitely hit Sulik and Cassidy. Oh, for God's sake. I hope that didn't make them hostile. I'm sure it didn't. Right, so you're only wounded. So you can die. And we'll pop another few stims. Shouldn't need to do as many because there aren't as many of them. And he's running away. And he's running away. That's excellent news. He's dead. Ow. Sulik. Dead. So there's 2 more. I suppose we can deal with them. Get the old hunting rifle out. Guess Cassidy doesn't feel like chasing him down. Oh, for God's sake, I clicked move. Okay, well, Sulik, you deal with it. Can we reach? Sounds like we can. Right, let's check Frogmorton's body, because I think... Yes, he does. So that's a H&K G11. And some caseless ammo. It's a pretty decent early game gun. It's just an SMG, essentially. Ah, happy days. Combat shotgun time. Right.
Yeah.
Let's trade out some stuff. You, my friend, are going to be the proud recipient of a brand new shotgun. So I need to get rid of them. You can hold on to them for the time being. We'll probably sell some stuff when we get back to town. But I definitely want to pick up as many of them as we can. How many dead guys are there? Is it just the one? I see 2. But they're on top of each other. That's going to make it pain in the neck. I can't click on both. Yes, I can. Ooh, he had a sawn-off as well. Sawn-off, combat shotgun. There's the other combat shotgun. So I'm going to give 1 to Cassidy. And obviously keep 1 for myself. Sawn-off, I'll take that one as well. And the other guy died up here. Oh, we can't see. Oh, yes, we can see him. You can't carry that much. Yes, I bloody well can.
Yeah?
Cassidy. Merry Christmas. So if we go into combat, we can change his weapon to that. Now that one does have a burst fire mode. I don't really want him using burst fire, but he will, because I don't think there's an option to change
What's up?
the frequency
you got
that he uses
I need
burst.
to tell you something you might not like. Look again.
To never. Okay, yeah, we can. Be absolutely sure you won't hit me. So he won't burst fire if he thinks that we're going to be a problem. Okay. Who are you? And why are you stood up? I'm assuming I can't attack you. No. So one of the guys has died on his feet. That must have been one of the guys caught by the Molotov. He must have died, but we just didn't actually knock him down. Oh well. We'll have his shotgun as well. Thanks very much. Oh, come on. I just got rid of a bunch of stuff.
What, Chippy?
I'm going to give... No, I'm not. What I'm going to give you? Ooh. You can have that. You can have those. Did I sell the... Yes, I did sell the 14mm pistol, didn't I? So you can take that ammo as well, because that is now useless. Take all that as well, even though it doesn't weigh anything. And all of the AP ammo, because I don't need it at the moment. Right, gimme. Oh, there's some more guys down here. I plumb forgot about them. Looks like Cassidy took a beating in that fight. Let's heal him up. Can we do another one? Cannot. Use some first aid on him as well. That'll do, I think. Yeah. Right, take care of these guys. Oi! Shot him in the head. So the combat shotguns, as I say, do have burst fire. I don't want them using that burst fire. In fact, when I was surrounded by those guys up there, I'm really amazed none of them decided to just unload their entire mag. Because they certainly could have done. And I didn't want Frog getting too close either, because obviously with the G11 he could burst fire and that would have just been catastrophic. So just want to put some distance between us on every round of combat. Just want to make sure that we're not anywhere where their burst fire could be an issue. Let's get rid of you. Or not. So the more action points they're using trying to chase me down, the less they can use for actually firing. He's dead. Two more, is it? Or just one more? Hit him in the arm. Okay, he must be critical health. Can we shoot past Sulik? Nope, that didn't sound like a death to me. He must be running away because of his crippled arm. There you go, he's dead now. Right, you wiped out Throgmorton's gang. You gain 3,000 experience points. I thought I was dead then. Right, yes, I should have remembered that. There's explosives down here. I am not going to go any further without healing up. Don't really want to use any more stims though. Do you know what? I'm going to head back. We'll turn in the mission. Heal in town. And then we should be fine. So, Sheriff, we've done your job. Did it. You killed Frog. Great job. Great job. Here's $1,000 reward money. Of course, his brothers aren't going to be too happy with you when they hear about it. But heck, that's all part of the job. Didn't tell me he had brothers. Didn't I? Must have plumbed down, slipped my mind. Yep, so he's got 3 older brothers. So what that basically means is that having killed Frog, in our travels around the wastes, his other brothers will pop up every now and again just to take a pop at us. Keep the badge, you've earned it, Sheriff. Just 3 more notches on my gun, no problem. So long, Sheriff. Cool. So we're going to leave town for now. Let's see if we can sell anything at Scotty's Ace. Oh yeah, shit, we need to put our weapons away. They don't
What's
like
up? You got that on my gear? Sure.
They don't like you walking into there with your weapons out. Get warned a couple of times, and then they just attack.
What you be need? Yo, sounds good.
So, speak to that ladder there. Leads down into the underground passages, which in turn leads to the Wanamingo mine as well. Let's see. Have you got any money, or did we? You got a grand. Well, I know the SMG's worth 1,000. Don't know how much a combat shotgun's worth. Probably a lot more than 1,000. Yes, it is. I'm gonna sell the hunting rifle because we don't have any ammo for it anyway. And we don't necessarily need it. Get out of the way, kid. Thank you. Right, where to next? Let's do a quick save. We could head back to the den, get Smitty to install. Oh, the car's out of gas. Yeah, so when your car runs out of fuel, you get a little marker on the map. Your car has run out of gas. Sure hope you're carrying some spare fuel. Well, just so happens we are. There we go. Cannot. Oh, for God's sake, Cassidy, get out of the way. You charge the car with more power, so if you inspect your car, you can see the power level. So it's at 50%. So obviously, the sooner you can get the fuel cell regulator installed, the better. Oh, come on, guys. Really? Oops. Should have reloaded that in the inventory screen. Any of you guys carrying ranged weapons? Can't see from here. You're dead. Oh yes, you are. Carrying a pistol. I think I see a rifle as well. I think these are just, yeah, they're highwaymen, so shouldn't be an issue. You can attack them. Oh, I've just realised how much health I don't have. God,
You
that
have
was
died.
stupid.
Your quest to find the Garden of Eden and return it to your village has failed.
Right, we made it to the den. Let me just grab the car part off Vic. I think I gave it to him. Did indeed. Let's trade that out. Let's see if we can take the rope as well. Because we are going to need that and that. Not right this minute, but if we can... actually, we'll just stick them in the boot of the car because we don't really need to be carrying those around on our personage. In the boot you go. So just put a load of stuff in there as well, just to declutter and unencumber myself. Right, Smitty. What? What? Just let me run there. Run! Hello. I found this part for the car and I don't know what to do with it. Fuel cell regulator, give you better mileage per energy cell. 750 for your trouble. Yeah, here's the part and the money. Better and new. Take it easy with it now. I will. Thanks, Smitty. I think what we'll do next is head down to the NCR because that's one of the quests that we've been given from Vault City. So we can do that. Heal up a little bit while we're in town for the marginal amount of XP it gives us. Right, let's head out. NCR it is. So this is quite far down the map. We do run the risk of bumping into tougher enemies on the way. Wolves, not interested. Ooh, unknown. What have we got? A man guarding a bridge. Ah, yes. For some reason, I think I should save my game in a brand new slot. Well, not wanting to... let's call this one Bridge. Not wanting to go against the advice of my own character's monologue to himself. Right. Stop. Who would cross the bridge of death must answer me these questions 3. The other side, EC. Okay. Ask me the questions, Bridgekeeper. I'm not afraid. What is your name? Greg of Arroyo. What's your quest to search for the Holy Gek? What is the what is the minimum requirement for the Quick Pockets perk? Ooh. I think it's agility of 6. It is not! And...
You fought valiantly, but to no avail. The Enclave triumphs, and soon the entire world dies.
Okay, slight spoiler there. But yes. Probably won't be the same question this time. Search for the Holy Gek. How much weight can a person with strength of 6 carry, assuming there's a strong back perk? 225? Yeah, okay. Off you go. Okay, thank you very much. I never get to ask the good questions. Why are my cars on the other side of the bridge? I don't know. I'm going to talk to my agent about all of this. Keep telling him I have to stop doing these cheese gigs. Am I ever going to get the respect I deserve being in low-budget movies and video games? Or should really think about getting into car repair? Maybe you should. So yeah, that's now a location on the map. Not that you ever really need to go back there. We go past New Reno. So a minor change of plans. Instead of heading to NCR, we've stopped off in New Reno. I was passing, couldn't resist stopping. There's a lot of fun things in this town. So you can see the car's parked up there. This guy eyeing it up. So this is Jules. Smiles, displaying gleaming gold tooth. His clone is so strong it almost chokes you. Welcome to the glittering city of New Reno. His name's Jules. I'm most pleased to make your acquaintance. Look, Jules, is it? You obviously expect something out of this conversation, so level with me up front. What are you looking for? His smile dies. I'm looking for people like you coming into Reno. This is prime spot to deal. Certain establishments pay me to point newcomers their way. That a good enough answer for you? Just curious. Thanks for the honesty. Okay. So this is the cat's paw. Now, you may notice that the name awfully similar to the title of the magazine that I have in my possession. If we take this over to... Come on in, booty lovers. Okay. Right. The woman before you is stunningly beautiful. She will dress as she looks up from her work and smiles. Our new face. I'm Miss Kitty Cat. Don't know why I added the additional cat. She didn't say that. She just said I'm Miss Kitty. Interesting. Thanks, Brain. Welcome to the Cat's Paw. What's your pleasure today, sir? You know, I've been finding magazines named Cat's Paw throughout the desert, and I have no idea what they are. Let me see. You know, I'd heard a rumour that in the pre-war years, the Cat's Paw was a publishing house for pornographic materials. This place was a publishing house? Yes, the rooms here were used for film shoots with models from across the world. Okay. I just read this for the articles. You know, if you can bring me a complete set, say 10 issues, I'd buy them from you. They'd be a good display. Might attract customers. Yeah, if I can find that many. I'm looking for some action. Smiles and winks. Is that so? Will you come to the right place? Whatever your pleasure or fantasy, we can provide it. Don't be shy, we've heard it all. What's on the menu? Well, ticks off the menu on her fingers. We have honey loving, the dipstick swirl, hum jobs, various other exotica. What are you in the mood for? I have a special dramatic request. Chances are that we could accommodate you. Your request would be, I'd like my partner to dress up in a vault jumpsuit and call me the Vault Dweller, and I've got to find their Vault 16. Oh my god. I think we accommodate you 470 chips. Okay, here you go. Where are we? Oh, there we are. Yeah, so, I mean, we can probably, yep, it got rid of our Virgin of the Wastes trait anyway. Oh yeah, it's good time now to look in on how well we're doing. Everywhere freaking loves us for some reason. Idolised, idolised, idolised. Everywhere we go. Broken Hills, we haven't been there yet. New Reno, we've only just arrived. Reading, we've done a few things, but nothing to get overly excited about. NCR, not been there. San Fran, not been there. Umbra Tribe, idolised. We are a well-loved individual. This kid,
What's up?
I think we do something nice for him. It gets us some karma. We can offer him booze, apparently. But let's not do that. He's a child. God's sake. Thought we had some Nuka-Cola. It might be in the car.
What you be needing?
What do you think about this
Spirits be
place?
willing to talk. What you want? Seek a reflection of yourself. The pathway will open before you.
Thanks.
What you be?
Let's see now. Did we give you the Nuka-Cola? Or did we just drop it? I can't remember. We might have even traded it. Check the car. I honestly don't think we still have it, but hey. No, we don't. Sorry, kid, you're out of luck. So we're not going to bother talking to the kid. So, the casinos. So there's one on this corner, the Desperado, owned by the Mordino family. Do a quick trip up the strip. Quick trip up the strip. We've got the Shark Club, which is owned by the Bishops. Actually, we do have something for Mr. Bishop, so we'll get that from the car as well. There's also Salvatore's Club. Oh, yes. This was why, one of the reasons I came. You'll notice a very distinct lack of car. Hey, welcome back. Jules, have you seen my car? I parked it here a while ago and now it's gone. Car? Sure you parked it here? I ain't seen it. What, you suddenly gone blind? You see my fist, motherfucker? You see it? Now tell me you haven't seen my car. I fucking dare you. Brother, I don't know nothing about your car. I ain't seen what happened to it and I don't know where it is. Really? That sounds like a lot of shit to me. Alright, brother, alright. I seen some guys take the car not long ago. But there were too many for me to stop, you know? Shut up and take me where they went now. Okay. Follow him. So, takes you to a garage just outside of town. And if we take a quick peek in here, what do we see? Lo and behold, my car. Right, let me speak to the man in charge. So our speech level is at 90, so we should be able to do this fairly well. Who are you? What are you doing here? Car you have in the garage belongs to me. Your car? Man, you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. The highwayman was scrap, left lying around, and guess what? Now it's ours. Gosh, you got an issue with that? Could settle it here and now. No, that's cool. You can have the damn highwayman. Piece of shit anyway. Uses too much electricity, smells like gecko inside, trunk's too small. Perfect for you though. See ya. Whoa, hold on there. Piece of shit, smells like gecko. And what kind of jet you been taking? This is a highwayman. Not only does it run, but after I fix it up, it's going to purr like a woman beneath me. Charming. What are you fixing on the car? Jazz up the engine, clean out the interior, put a brass rope around the license plate. Right. So if we claim to be one of Bishop's lieutenants and he's here for the car. Right. Studies you one of Bishop's lieutenants? Nah, if you were, you'd be a lot taller, a lot more, look skeptical, badass. Don't believe everything you hear. Let's talk about Mr. Bishop's car. Alright, here's the deal. Do all the upgrades, spruce her up, get it to Mr. Bishop pronto. Price, shrugs, smiles. Question is, how can you put a price on a highwayman like this? You're right, you can't. I'll be taking the car with me and Mr. Bishop will let you continue your operations here. T-Ray freezes for a second. You think he's going to attack you, but then he relaxes. Man, this is a raw deal. What have I ever done to Bishop to deserve this? Perhaps you feel you're being treated unfairly? Another Star Wars reference. No, nothing like that. You tell him that, alright, but what about the fringe benefits I mentioned? Okay. If like free batteries from your shop, I will be the courier for these pickups. T-Ray smile fades. Alright, sure, not a problem. Excellent, now give me all the batteries you have in stock right now. Be back in 2 weeks for the next batch. Have them ready. So I think he did the upgrades. At least I hope he did. Right. I imagine doing that is going to get us in trouble. Level up. So we have the ability to gain some stats with our current perk levels. But I want to take this one. And I want to choose energy weapons. Now, unlike Fallout 1, it doesn't increase automatically. We actually have to invest some points into this, but that's fine. We'll give it the whole level. Worth it, trust me. And we will be taking our car. Thanks very much. And parking it right back where we left it. It doesn't get stolen again though, so that's okay. I need to get that suitcase out of the boot. Yoink. Oh. Also, there is a gun owner. Of course we're at maximum carry capacity. Okay guys, gonna need to do a bit of inventory shuffling. Right, so we've sorted the inventory situation out. Now I can head to the Shark Club and give Bishop his suitcase. As I say, we'll do a quick tour around, so get an idea of what's here. So we've got the jungle gym. As you can see through the skylight there's a couple of guys boxing. So you can actually do boxing in this, which is why I've put some points into unarmed, because I would quite like to get involved in doing that. It's the Golden Globes pawn. It's a pawn studio. You can audition here. In fact, we'll go and see what they have to say about us at the moment. Speak to one of the Corsican brothers. Glances up, irritated. You the new fluffer? What's a fluffer? Alright then, head in the back, start waxing the shafts. Here's your pay of 5 chips. Do as he says. You have a foul and healthy taste in your mouth and you feel sick to your stomach, but hey, 5 chips is 5 chips. And we're poisoned. What is this place? After just being employed as a fluffer, you really need to ask what this place is. Okay. Probably the only one still erect and standing. So it's a film studio. We need talent like you. Where do you get all that stuff? I'm interested in a job. No. So all they can offer you at the moment is a fluffer's job, which we do not want. You can audition, but I think you need a bit more clout behind you. And there is a mission that you can do for, I think it's either Salvatore or Mordino, where you go to collect tribute. This is Salvatore's bar. Upstairs is Mr. Salvatore himself. Don't want to mess with him just yet. This is where I want to be at the moment, specifically here. New Reno Arms. Now, while it's daytime, a guy called Eldridge is out front. What we want to do is get in the back. So we can lockpick this. Let's equip the lockpicks just to make sure that we don't screw it up. Failed pick it. Right, there we go. So the lock is picked. There's a few things we can pilfer, although we probably have to relieve ourselves of some bits and bobs, just so that we've got enough weight available to carry the things that we want. So Vic, you can have that stuff. A lot of inventory management in this game, especially as you're picking up more and more. I want that and that. I definitely want that. And don't need any of that. So we open this door and the dogs start barking at us. But it's fine. Oh, here he comes. He's coming in at the back. We make a quick escape down the stairs. So there's this guy here. This is Algernon, or Algernon. He upgrades your weapons for free. He's not supposed to, because you're meant to pay for this, but because we've snuck in. Slack-jawed young man looks at you with a toothless smile, stitched in his shirt. It's a small tag that says Algernon in cursive letters. Boom. When he sees your weapons, he starts pointing at them excitedly. Boom. Want to see one of these weapons? Let's give him a pistol. Let's give him the 4.4 Magnum. Al takes the item. His eyes light up. He tinkers with it for a few minutes, then a few minutes more, then a few minutes more. An hour later, he hands it back to you with a nod and an evil smile. Boom. Can you upgrade this? Have a rifle. AK-112. Yep. Boom. Can you upgrade this? Okay, so we don't have anything else he can upgrade. He's expanded the magazine on the assault rifle and he's given us a speed loader for the Magnum. On top of all of that, he's actually filled up the ammo. So that's excellent. We've got a few other things down here that we can pilfer. We've got that and that, which we'll take. That should have a round in, so we'll take that as well. What else we got? Another stick of dynamite. Right, I'm gonna have to trade some stuff. So, Sulik, back to you. Sorry, Vic, back to you. Give you the assault rifle and all of that ammo. This is much easier than legitimately purchasing your goods. You just steal them from somebody's basement. The pilfering way. Do want them. And there is a fridge in this corner, I think. Oh no, shelf there. The fridge is in the top left. Thank you. Oh, there's a technical manual for the T-51B power armor. I don't think we need that. I think that is, again, just a miscellaneous piece of... a miscellaneous item. Because, again, that was in the first game when you got the Brotherhood. And some pulse grades, fusion cells, small energy cells, and that, which I really want.
What you be need?
Sulik, take some stuff. Have that, and not have those, and that. Just want to get rid of stuff just to make some space because I will be selling a load of this stuff to Eldridge upstairs. Hopefully, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Please get out of the way. God, companions. Am I stuck? Oh, you can move. All of you can move. Just get out of the way! Oh, for God's sake. I need to set the distance too. Just stay away from me. Okay. The hunting rifle can also be upgraded, so head back to Al. Yep, boom. Have the Colt hunting rifle. Thanks. And there you go. So he's put a loophole times 20 scope on there. And again, it fills it with ammo. Right. If we go upstairs... Yes. Creatures of the night, shut up. Don't want him to come into the back because we'd rather not get busted doing what we're doing. Now let's go and have a word. Welcome, Mr. Welcome, Mr. Eldridge is the name. You in the market for some iron to fill that holster? Depends what you're selling. Here at New Reno Arms, we have the latest personal protection devices. Need to stop any yellow-bellied son of a bitch dead in his tracks. I'm looking for something special. Right, genuine pre-war tech. So, he has a piece of technology that has Vault Tech written on it. It's a circuit board, essentially. It's a Vault Tech voice recognition module. How much for that? 3,000 bucks. Take it or leave it. Okay, that's a little steep. How about 1,500? No, no, no. Okay, we'll take it. Yep, was interested in something else. Let's see what you've got in stock. So I want my 3,000 back. I'm gonna sell you some stuff. Have that. Have that. That's fine. Does he sell the Mark II leather armor? He does not. Okay, no problem. We'll take some shotgun shells. The Tommy gun, as appealing as it looks, it's not actually that good. And I think we can pick one up later on anyway. So we don't need to worry about that. We'll take the Magnum ammo. At this point, we're probably going to be able to decrease what we're selling. Where's the necklace? We'll sell that. And that's fine. Still a bit expensive. we're still selling a bit too much. What else can we sell? Sell one of them. Brings it down slightly. Chuck in the grenade. And we'll throw in some caps. So what do we need? An extra 239. There we go. Okay, nothing today. So you can ask him to upgrade your weapons. Don't really need to do that since we've just been and done. So we've got this thing now. That is important for later on. I'm not going to say too much. Just trust me, it is. So we've got this building here, which is a church. And here is the priest. Greetings, my son. What was it Father Tully can do for you on this fine day? Fine New Reno night, sorry. It's actually daytime, Father. Hell, must have overslept. Would have noticed otherwise. The hell was I saying? Are you drunk? Certainly not. In the past I was known to indulge in the spirits, but Temperance Union has helped me break the filthy habit. Now I'm on a straight and narrow, thanks to Mrs. Wright. Bless her soul. Been clean for almost a month. Or was it a week? Oh, hell, I don't know. Try Sander. How many fingers am I holding up? Stares at your hand. Is that 6 or is that 3? Very good. Both of those are right. Okay. Have you heard of Vault 13? No idea. Okay. Haven't have a bottle on you. Maybe I'll come back when you're a little drier. So that's Father Tully. What a card. This is Rocketman Renesco, who is essentially a licensed chem dealer. Can we open this door? Yes, we can. The old man pushes his broken glasses up on his nose and sighs out in exasperation. Who are you? Just Jolly Saint Nick. Cranially challenged halfwit. Ooh. Now, who are you? Tell me what it is you want. Whatever you are. Look like one of those sun-worshipping primates under all that get-up. Ouch. What do you sell? Sell recreational drugs. That's why they gave me that idiotic appellation. The Rocket Man. Rocket Man, huh? The line in that Elton John song, Rocket Man burning off the they're at home. What's he really saying there? Glares at you. Looks like he's undressing you mentally, then tearing you limb from limb. Okay. Let's see what you have for sale. Plenty of stuff. Oh yeah, there's condoms in this game as well. Right, we're not going to trade anything at the moment with him because there is a way of getting stuff off him for free. So that's the west side of town. Fun times to be had. Let's go check out the east side. So there's that. Further up is the exit, essentially. We'll check out the gym as well. In fact, what's my unarmed skill? Could do a little bit of boxing. This is the Wright family's territory. Out of the 4 families in New Reno, these guys are arguably the least powerful. However, they give you a quest that gives you access to some pretty interesting content. So just to quickly show you that area and then we're going to head back. First things first, I'm going to head into the Shark Club. Because I would very much like to deliver this briefcase I have on me. Mr. Bishop, Thomas Moore asked you to take this Brahmin hide briefcase to the Bishop family in New Reno. It's securely locked and you can't seem to open it. I'm not even going to try. I'm going to read these books. I think those are all the books we have. Yep, that's fine. What do you want, boy? Who are you? A series of symbols roll by on the slot machine, and there is a damn it, stubborn machine. I'm going to get my chips back any day now. How long have you been doing this? Closing out 5 years. I reckon any day now this machine's got a break. And when it does, pay dirt. Good luck to you then. This guy's supposed to be a comedian, performing to a crowd that have no appreciation for him whatsoever. So in this basement, there is a boxer. When he moves, it's like watching an ocean of muscle. The reason we've come down here is those. So these are plated boxing gloves. Someone has accidentally slipped metal plates into these boxing gloves. It could technically be considered cheating, but you prefer to think of it as an increased opportunity to dispense bone-crunching damage. So we need those. Well, we don't need them, but they are helpful. Hypodermic needles, good for when you meet the aforementioned boy wonder who created Jet. Take the buff out. And don't need the dry meat. Okay, head upstairs. So this is the upper floor of the Shark Casino where the bishops hold court. That's Angela Bishop. She's his daughter. Don't want to get too entangled with her at the moment. What do you want, pal? Make it quick. I'm here to see Mr. Bishop. I have a suitcase for him from Mr. Moore. The guard steps away for a moment, opens a panel on one of the walls, whispers something. He waits for a minute, listens, then turns back to you and shrugs. Says you can head on up. Alrighty. And this is the penthouse level, and that's Mr. Bishop. Even under all that get up, you still look like one of them tribals. Boy said you got a briefcase from a mutual acquaintance. Yep. Here you go. Opens briefcase, checks contents, snaps case shut. It's for Moore, alright. Says you check out. Lucky for you. Coming here with a bad rep and you're asking for a quick trip to the sky. I delivered the case. Part the payment. Hold your horses, tribal. We ain't even discussed payment yet. He stood as you. So where do you know Moore from? You trying to play politics among the tribes now? That boy missed his calling. I met him in Vault City spreading the word. Damn human of you. For all this preaching, old Tomcat Moore can't seem to step off his soapbox long enough to actually do any legwork. Okay. He does have a certain way with words. Of course, being able to whip a crowd into a frenzy ain't too bad if you're going to go into politics. You ain't NCR too, are you? No. Just a traveller. This briefcase was worth it. Little slice of Vault City inside. Some of that precious tech that frigid bitch Lynette doesn't want to part with. Okay, cool. So he's paid us for the job. Do you have any other work? Yeah, so the next job he gives you is to travel to NCR to kill a councilman, I think he is. A guy called Weston. Weston guy's as good as dead. Okay, hold on. I ain't finished telling you everything yet. I want this guy dead, but it can't look like he was aced. Don't put a bullet in his skull, don't stab him to death, don't do anything that smells of a hit. Because that's the way it has to be done. Piss off anyone down there, make them think I had anything to do with that son of a bitch kicking the bucket, and I'll make sure no one can identify your corpse. How the hell am I supposed to whack somebody and not make it look like murder? That's my problem. Fine. Do some mumbo jumbo, mix up some poisonous plants. Okay. Yeah. Okay, if you don't want me to put a bullet in his skull, that's going to raise the price a little. I'm already paying you more than your life's worth, tribal. Don't push me. 1,000 or nothing. This is a special job, and I got expenses. I've got to get to NCR, arrange the accident. Most likely have to shell out some more cash for some special accident-prone items to get things done. Don't push me, alright? Alright then. Better deliver. No problem. Weston's a dead man. Yeah, okay. Gonna need to know more about him. Where can I find him? He's got a ranch in NCR. Got any kin? No kids, no wife, no family. Some ranch hands. Okay. Any illnesses? So yeah, he's got a bad heart. Kind of a key. Does he have a doctor? Does he take any medication? I like the way you think, tribal. I don't know if he takes any chems for his heart, but I do know he'd have to be pretty damn careful about which ones he did take. Okay. That's enough to go on. Weston's a dead man. I heard you the first time. I'll be back after Weston's had his accident. Expect back hear back from you soon. No problem. I'll be back. So we lost some karma for that. There's the sound of punching coming from somewhere. I'm not quite sure where that is coming from. Or if that has anything to do with me. Hopefully not. Okay. We are leaving. Let's go and do some boxing. Obviously, you can work for all of the families. However, if you complete the last mission for any of the families, so they've each got a number of missions you can do, depending on how well you do in the missions as well, one of them will offer you a position. Because they are rival families, as you can probably guess, it's unlikely that having been made a made man of any of the families, that the other ones will look on that as a good thing. So it's, from an experience point of view, it's good to do all of the missions before accepting the last one for any of the individual families, just to get the maximum benefit. But for now, we are going to do some boxing. So we will save the game. New Reno, baby. The midget studies you as you walk up and takes the toothpick out of his mouth. What do you want, big guy? Who are you? What, you ain't heard of me? Stuart Little, biggest agent in all of New Reno. Okay, I'm looking at a box. Can you help me out? I'll give you a chance, but I ain't promising anything. Doing you a favour taking someone known under my wing. Take his half for the winnings, no argument. Quick your takedown to 25%, you got a deal. No dice, 50-50 or nothing. Fine, though I wasn't aware vampires came in your size. Alright, you're going to need a name, handle, something that sounds tough. Like Craig the Hurricane, Craig the Brawler, you know. So we've got some choices. Jabby, Piston Hurricane, Chosen One, Raging Bull, LaMotta, Bald Bull, Princess Duke, Macho Man. Macho Man's quite good. No. Chainsaw. Helen Wheels. That's quite an interesting one. Tommy Gun. No. Jocko. No. Tyson. Drago. Clubber Lang. Iron Hand Luke. Faith. Dr. Fist. Dr. Fist. Oh, it's got to be Dr. Fist. Yeah, Dr. Fist, Dr. Fist. Not bad, not bad. It fits. It fits? Dr. Fist? I'm not going to go into where my mind went there. Shall we get to it then? You ready? Yeah, let's do it. So we're in the ring. As you can see, in my... I can't move the cursor to indicate it, but in my weapons slot, I've got the gloves. If you don't go and pick the gloves up from the basement of the Shark Club, just get a pair of standard boxing gloves, and that's what you use. Since we've picked up the iron-plated ones, that is what they will helpfully let us punch our way to victory with. So, after this guy's finished giving the introductions, so I'm at £176. That is based, I think, on your strength skill. This guy, £181. Jock. So there's 4 fights, I think. The first 2 aren't so much of a problem, but the last one definitely is. The last one pits you up against a guy called the Masticator, and he's tough. Tip is go for the head. Miss. Ooh, and a hit. So because we've got the plated gloves, a critical to the head will knock him out. Unless we get knocked out first. There we go. So was critically hitting the head for 9 points. The strong blow to the head knocks him out. Turn. There we go. I like the fact that in this one it actually sort of takes the top half of your clothing off. In the vanilla version, you're just fighting your vault suit. But that looks a bit cooler. Dr. Fist! That's me. Stuart's smiling like a jackal. Damn fine performance up there, Dr. Fist. You doing alright? Feeling alright? Let me know when you're ready for your next match. Let me rest a little, and I'll be ready. So we get 500 XP. Do not need those other gloves, but
What you be needing?
we'll give them to Sulik just to keep hold of for now. Need to keep the other ones on us, because if we get rid of them out of our inventory, they will equip us with the normal gloves, which we do not want. So that's that. Oops. We're not going to head to NCR to do Bishop's mission yet. We are going to head to the... What's the other casino? I've forgotten. Desperado. That's the name. And introduce ourselves to the Mordino family. Here we go. So we talked to the guy by the bar. His name is Little Jesus. Something you want, amigo? Who are you? Me, if you got to ask. Name's Jesus. Jesus Mordino. Same as my dad. He's the big Jesus, head of the whole Mordino family. Some most call me Little Jesus. Prevents confusion. What's that do? Relax. Desperado is the place to be, Holmes. Know anyone who's hiring? We're always looking for new blood, especially new blood that's willing to spill blood. Know what I'm saying? Go upstairs, talk to my pa. I've got to see him then. Later, Jesus. That's Senor Jesus Mordino. The man turns to face you. He looks sick with fever. Sweat trickles down his face and stains his clothes. He's staring at you. It looks like he's waiting for you to speak. Are you Jesus Mordino? The man speaks in a rasping voice. I am Jesus Mordino. You will address me as Senor Mordino. What is your business with me? I spoke to your son, Senor Mordino. I'm looking for work. Very well, I have work for you. Take this package to the stables north of Reno. Give it to a man, Ramirez, then return. I will go there now. Head up north, past Virgin Street, past the casinos. Okay. So it takes us directly to an area just outside of New Reno called the stables. Good lord, what was that noise? Get out of here. Ain't your comrade, so don't be talking to me. Compadre, sorry. This area is where they test drugs. So essentially, the Mordino family, as I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned that before, the 20 odd minutes at the start of this video cut out, but I'll mention it again. The Mordino family are responsible for the creation of the drug Jet. This is where they develop the drug. And that's Ramirez. You're looking for trouble, Holmes? You're Ramirez. Big Jesus gave me this package to give to you. About time. We're running almost out of Jet. Sniffs, coughs slightly. Can't imagine where it all goes. Judging by your Jet cough and the way you're rubbing your nose, I'm at a loss to say where the Jet delivered here goes. Your JEC takes care of us. Just last week caught 3 slaves who was dumb enough to run. So gets a reward. And you ain't get shit. You just bend and fetch. Me, I'm a guard. Yeah, great. You take care now. So if we go through here, drop down. This young man is Myron. He is the child genius who created Jet. Now I do want to speak to him, but I don't think these guards are going to let me pass. Help you with something, amigo? Off limits. I need to know. Now get lost, amigo. Let me by. I have to get past that door. Nope, no, piss off, you little shit. Okay, alright. We don't want to get into a fight with them because at this point we are still working for the Mordino family. that may change. So that won't be the last we'll be seeing of Myron, I anticipate. Let's leave now that we've done what we came here to do. And head back to New Reno. Right, back in New Reno. Delivered the shipment of Jet to the stables. So we can head back to see Senor Modino. And give him the good news. Have you done as I asked? Yes, I've been to the stables and dropped off your package. Yes, I gave you a package to that guy Ramirez. You know the guy's a jet head. He was reeking of jet fumes. Not everyone at the stables knows they are test subjects. Oh, okay. Got my payment then. Very well, here's your payment. 100 chips for a simple delivery, more than enough. Thank you, Senor Modino. I have more work for you. I need someone, takes a deep wheezing breath and wipes sweat from his forehead, to collect my percentage from the Korskan brothers. They are late in their payments. I will go there now, Senor Modino. Okay, if they give you excuses, hurt them. Very well. So being sort of, being sort of deferential to him, calling him Senor Modino, kissing his ass basically, increases the chances that he'll offer you a position with the family after you've finished the final mission for him. We don't want to do the final mission, as I said before. We'll sit on the fence, crime family wise, but we'll do the jobs that they offer us. So speak to the Korskan brothers. I'm here for Jesus Modino's money. Sure. Sorry about the misunderstanding. What are you telling me about your operation? Yeah, you got time to audition me? I'm thinking I could be a star, you know what I'm saying? Sure, let's give you a try. Do as the man directs. You're handsome and you're flexible enough, it's just you ain't got the stamina we need. Work out a little, I might be able to do some business. I might be back after a shower, a long shower. So, yeah, according to him, we've got the agility, we've got the charisma, but we don't have the requisite endurance. So, oh well. Should we do another boxing round? Yeah, let's do another boxing round. I'm ready to rumble. Follow him. So back in the ring. We can do this one. Might save the other two until we've got slightly higher unarmed skill. And maybe a bit of a boost to our strength. We might take a strength stat increase with our next perk. Unless there's something else that looks a bit more appealing. Yep. That's us, Dr. Fist. Here's our opponent. So this guy's 177 pounds. Pete McNeely. Without further ado, let's get ready to rumble. Or beat some ass, in this case. Ding ding. Let's see if we can one punch. Knock him out. Oh, not to be. Prostitute in the audience just used some jet. Now, this isn't real combat, sweetheart. You don't need to worry. Oh, 10 points. You can actually kill. Oh, right, okay. So his critical miss caused me to win. And the winner is, by means of knockout, me. I didn't realise that could happen. All he did was lose his next turn. I'll take it. Yeah, you do have an option to say, I think I'm done with this. I saw my death up there in that ring, and it has me spooked. I'm hanging up the gloves. So we'll rest a little, and we will be back. Dr. Fist shall return. A little bit of healing. Alright, let's get out of here, guys. Oh, it looks like... Where's Vic? Oh, he's still over there. Okay, let's go and see Salvatore. So that's Mason. He's the door guard. You done walked in the wrong place, tribal. Git, what's behind that door? Sarcastic behind that door. That door right there. Why, that's Mr. Salvatore's room. Now beat it. Look, dipshit. You still want to have your job tomorrow? Have some info about one of the other families in New Reno that Mr. Salvatore's going to want to hear. So let me speak to him now. His face reddens. He suddenly speaks into the air. Excuse me, Mr. Salvatore. This is Mason. This man says he's got something you want to hear. We shall wait. Mason pauses, listening to something you can't hear. You may come in, Craig. Ooh. Alright then. Mason stops you. Look, leans in, lowers his voice. Some rules. Don't waste Mr. Salvatore's time. Don't give him any bullshit. You answer to me. Understood? I ain't done yet. You show him respect. You call him Mr. Salvatore at all times. When he talks to you, you shut up and listen. Understand? Understood. Okay. Go in this time. So the elderly man looks up. His face is gaunt, covered with liver spots. He's holding a breathing mask, which is connected to an oxygen tank. What do you want? You have a reputation for strength and fairness. I want to work for you. How you became aware of this reputation, I have no idea, but I guess it's common knowledge. Of course, but I require a token of your good faith, a sample of your willingness to work for me. What would you have me do? There is a man who's used his skill with cards to rob me. The sum is trivial, the insult is not. I want him killed and the money he stole returned. Who is this thief? Mason will have the details. I will go and ask Mason. Right, his name's Lloyd. Where can I find him? He's been laying low, so tracking him down is going to be your job. Best bet, check some of the bars along Virgin Street. Might be running another hustle. What does he look like? Hell, he's about average height, white, brown hair. Last I saw him, he had a tan shirt, dark brown scarf. He probably ain't changed his clothes since last I saw him. You know, oddly enough, that describes a lot of people I've seen since I left Arroyo. Telling me. Names are about the only way to tell people apart nowadays. You think there was only 10 kinds of people in the world. Or 10 character models they designed. Where I figure it, there was some big cloning accident in the past. Ha ha ha. That's all I need to know. Thanks, Mason. See, we're best friends now. We got off on the wrong foot, but we're pals. So this is 2nd Street. So we want to head down to Virgin Street, which is the street that the Desperado Casino is on. And that's also the only bar there. So they said check the bars on Virgin Street. So we'll do that. We've been on the ground level. We've been upstairs. So the only place that we've not checked is downstairs. There he is. Pretty boy Lloyd. So, for reasons I will explain in a minute, I'm going to tell everyone to wait here. That's it. Wait.
What you be needing?
Wait.
Want to take a little nap, talk to Grampy Bone. Not going anywhere.
Good for you.
Yeah?
Wait.
Well, alright then. I'll wait here till you get back.
You certainly will. The reason I don't... I've just noticed something. This is set up differently to the way it's set up in the vanilla game. In the vanilla game, the only way to get there is to go all the way around here and then up.
What's up?
So we don't need to do that.
Alright then.
I guess somebody looked at the way this was set out originally and went, that's stupid. There's only room for obviously one person
What you be need?
to go up there single file. So if
What you be need?
all your companions come with you, it blocks your way back. Makes it a pain in the neck. we don't need to worry about that. Let's lockpick the door. Boom. Who are you? What are you doing down here? You Lloyd? Pretty boy Lloyd? Stiffens? Maybe? Who are you? Dispense with the bullshit, Lloyd. I'm here for the money you stole from Mr. Salvatore. It's in Golgotha, in one of the graves. Show me. Lloyd looks like he's about to say something, thinks better of it, then nods. Alright, seems like I've got no choice. I'm right behind you. Okay, so this is Golgotha Plains. It's the graveyard outside of New Reno. Here we are. The money's in this grave here. Dig it up, Lloyd. There's two types of people in this world, Lloyd. Those with loaded guns and those that dig. Lloyd mumbles under his breath, then proceeds to dig carefully. Less than a minute later, he pulls out a landmine from beneath the dirt and sets it aside. He shrugs sheepishly. Nice one, Lloyd. Keep digging. A half hour later, Lloyd's dug away enough dirt to reveal a small manhole cover set into the ground. It's an old fallout shelter. Open the manhole, Lloyd. The manhole cover opens with a rusty shriek. I know what's coming next, it's why I'm starting to giggle. Revealing a dark hole leading downwards. Get in there, Lloyd. Lloyd frowns, thinks about making a comment, then shrugs and climbs down at the manhole cover. Hey, Lloyd, catch! Drop the landmine down the hole. All in a day's work. Oh, that cracks me up. It really does. So if we head down, there's what's left of Lloyd. So we had a shotgun on him, some rope, and some money. We'll take his money. And there's the $1,000 that he stole. So that's that. I love that. So funny. And back to New Reno. So we've got areas north and south of New Reno now. Golgotha and Stables. Ah, some Yakuza. These guys are fairly tough. They only have blades, but they are tough, so I'm just going to run. As are they for some reason. Not sure why that's happening. But if that is the case, I might stand and fight. It'd be rude not to, since they've just given us even odds, kind of. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of them have chosen to run off. Yeah. Okay. Load up the hunting rifle. Pop this guy. So that should be some easy experience for us. And you'll also get to see what the weapons they carry look like, which are fairly impressive. Oh, of course, I've got the bloody scope on it. I keep forgetting. When that's scoped, your to-hit chance is incredibly low. Just make sure everything's loaded up. Because obviously using a scope at really close range, which is stupid. One of them was hit for about 80 points thanks to... I just realised I didn't tell Vic not to use burst fire weapons anywhere near me. Should be okay to use burst fire on this guy. Would have thought that would have killed. One down. Yeah, these guys can do some damage. If that's hit me as well, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, you're off the hook. Using quite a lot of them stims. let's switch to the Magnum. That's the only weapon that we can use at this point, as we do not have enough action points to use anything else. Let's go for one who's already nearly dead. You. Vic, I don't like you using that. Especially not near me. Okay. So those guys up there, I'm not going to risk them coming down, but that is the kind of weapon. Wakizashi. Short, finely crafted knife. The tip seems to be designed to pierce armor. High-end combat, are they going to come back down again? No, they're not. I want to take as many as I can fit in my inventory. Because they're worth a bit as well. You? Do you have another one? Yes, you do. Right. I mean, 4 is fine. A bit of experience and some stuff to sell. Get back to New Reno. Back to the commercial row. Let's do a bit of healing while we're stood about. Back to full health, I think. Or just and so off. Yeah, 2 points off, that's fine. Oh, nope, I came to the wrong place. It's not on this side of town. It's on 2nd Street. Excuse me. Okay. I think there's 3 missions for Salvatore. Yeah, I found Lloyd. Yep, go and tell Mr. Salvatore. Okay. Thanks. Salvatore looks up, takes a breath from the mask. Have you disposed of the thief? I made an example of him. And the money? Yes, Mr. Salvatore. Give him 1,000 chips. Okay, he nods as you give him the money, but he holds his hand up halfway through the transaction. The remaining half is yours. Thank you. Okay, I have another matter that requires your attention. A constituent in my district has not paid me tribute for the services I provide. Collect it. If he objects, inform him you're my representative in this matter. Talk to Mason for the details. I'll go see him. Alright then, you're going to be a one-man collection agency. Drill's simple. Visit Renesco's pharmacy on Commercial Row, collect the tribute, and then bring it back. Anything else? Don't let Gramps give you any bullshit. If he does, tell him you work for Mr. Salvatore, and that should clear up any misunderstandings. Yeah, that's all I need to know. Back we go. Oh yes, it's through Salvatore that you get to witness your first, well, one of your first encounters with some Enclave troops. I'll explain a bit more in a sec. Out with it. I've come to collect Mr. Salvatore's tribute. Then you wasted a trip. I paid Mr. Salvatore's tribute 2 weeks ago. As per the schedule. I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but you're not getting 1 red chip from me. You will give me the tribute I've asked for, and you will do so now. Lose your hearing, boy? I said I paid the tribute already 2 weeks ago. You are the one who has lost your hearing. I'm Mr. Salvatore's representative, and you will pay the tribute. Prove you from Mr. Salvatore, and I'll consider giving you the chips, else you aren't getting shit. If you do not give me the tribute in 5 seconds, I will kill you. Don't matter, I can't pay. The last collection nearly wiped me out. That is not my concern. Threatening me ain't going to help. Yeah, he wants his money, I don't have it. But he'll be mad at you as well. You better figure something out quick. I already have. I will pay your share for this period. In exchange, you will give me a discount at your store. Now, hold on, you Neanderthal. I will not argue with you anymore. My patience is at an end. Those are my terms. Okay, you get a discount. See stock, I will make my purchases now. So I said before, we can get stuff off him. It's not free, but it's very heavily discounted. And we do need some of what he's got. I'm going to keep one of those for myself. I think we may have made an error because that obviously was heavily discounted, but I haven't got any other sellable gear. I gave
What's
it all
up?
to everybody else, so gonna need to do a little bit more inventory management. Sell some stuff. Righty then, we did a bit of inventory jigging. Paid another cheeky trip to Al in the basement of New Reno Arms and upgraded Vic's Desert Eagle. Also took the assault rifle off him because I don't trust him with that for a second. Yeah, got it. Here's the money. Okay. Even though we didn't get the money, we will go in and report to Salvatore that we did. And just give him money out of our stash. So we've got 6 grand and a bit. Have you done as I asked? Yes. Have the tribute. Give him 1,000. You've done well. You've earned 25% of the cup. Thank you. Right. I have another matter that I could use your assistance with. I'm interested in the job. A sensitive transaction will be taking place soon. I'm in need of an extra guard to ensure the transaction goes smoothly. You will speak to Mason and do as he directs. What is this transaction? Mason will have the details. Yes, so I think this is the final mission. We could do it, but we can't report back. Otherwise, Salvatore offers to make us a made man. If we refuse, he kills us. So, coming along in a little transaction. Make sure you come armed. Don't bring no pea shooters. I'm ready to go now. Lucky who it is. It's the Enclave. These guys give me the creeps. Weapon out. Do you have the cargo we requested? And yeah, the chemicals are all here. You can check them if you like. That will not be necessary. So the Enclave are dealing with New Reno for chemical compounds. If you remember back in the den, Metzger briefly mentioned something that alluded to New Reno and the Enclave doing business. And you brought the Lightbringers. The laser weapons are in our cargo bay. So the Enclave's trading military technology to the Salvatore family. Ensure your corporation will transmit the armor sequence for them once the chemicals are loaded. Load her up. Nope. So they've got Mr. Handy to do that. Give them some room, boys. Alright, we're good here. The rest of you head back to New Reno. We'll meet up with you. Okay, so that's us. We can just leave. You can attack them. Doesn't go well, as you could probably guess. So right, what we can't do now is return to Salvatore's bar. Well, we can. If we want to join the Salvatore family, we can. But we haven't made that choice yet, so we'll head back and speak to Jesus. Big Jesus. Because did we do what we needed to do for him? What was the second mission for him? I've completely forgotten. So Weston was for... That was it, the Corsican Brothers tribute. Pretty sure we got it. Yeah, here's the money. Nods, here's half. They'd already paid me this month, but I like to keep them on their toes. Thank you, Senor Modino. I have one last job for you. There is a man who must die. Who is this man you wish dead? So he wants us to kill Louis Salvatore. Killed many of my men, many proud men of the Modino family, butchered them in the street like dogs. His hand clenches into a fist. It's my will that this man die. I will see the Modino family avenge Senor Modino. I will return when I have completed the task. That is good. The man is old, a cripple, hides in his bar. Yes, I am aware. And I am also aware he's a cripple. The oxygen tank is the key to killing him. I mean, you can just walk in there and shoot him, but it's a bit more cinematic to deal with him in terms of his oxygen tank. But again, we haven't done what we need to do, so he gets left alone for now. The other thing that we can do while we're here is the Wright family's starting quest. The rest of their missions take you outside of New Reno, so we'll do their mission, or at least the first mission, and we'll need to head down to NCR after this anyway, at which point we'll probably wrap this video for the episode. So we'll speak to, I think this is Chris Wright. Wait, let me through. This is an old train station. Who are you? Yeah, Chris Wright of the Wright family. Glad you asked. Looking for a job? I mean, the Wright family, my family, might have an opening. I ain't promising nothing. Go to the mansion south here. Find my brother Keith. Who's that? You ain't heard of Family Wright? You must have been out in the desert too long. Biggest crime family in New Reno. We're going to rule the city. Actually, I get the impression they're one of the weakest of the families. They only deal in alcohol, they have no casino or drug trade, and the numbers are much less. Okay, we won't say that, because that's just inviting trouble. So, head to the quote-unquote mansion. It's more like, I don't know, a really big bungalow. Okay. So that's Keith, I think. No, that's Keith. I don't know you, my dad don't know you, and if you don't start explaining, it ain't gonna matter. Who are you? Keith Wright. Are you gonna tell me what you're doing here? Chris told me to stop by. I'm looking for work, can you help me? Yeah, that's right, said you might have some work. Knocks on the door behind him. Pa? He sticks his head in. There's some mumbling. You can go in, but watch out, Dad's in a pissy mood. Okay. So this is Orville Wright. Interesting name. Wrinkles cover the old man's face. It looks like any expression other than a scowl is foreign to him. Name's Craig. I'm interested in a job. Oh shit. Well, pleased to meet you. Glad you stopped by. Damn neighbourly of you. So what happens, my family is Family Wright, blood thicker than water and all that. What makes you think I want tribal trash like you and my family? Ooh. Give me a test. Let me prove myself. Maybe you not being in the family could be a good thing. You got children? Not to my knowledge. One of my sons, my boy Richard, passed away recently, drug overdose, jet. How can I help? I want to know what dealer gave that shit to Richard and forced him to take it. Forced him to take it? My boys are clean, and they know how to stay away from that shit. Or I'll kill them. Suddenly Richie ODs. Someone pumped a ton of jet in him, so much that fumes was running out of his nose. Ugh. I'll take the job. Any leads? Everyone's too scared to talk. Any pushes you suspect? So he thinks it was the Mordinos, since they do control nearly all the jet in Reno. Okay. Find the person who gave them the jet, don't hurt them, just come back and tell you got it. So before we head out to start questioning all and sundry, let's speak to a few people. So talk to Keith first. Tell me about Richard. Good kid. Damn if we ever find out who'd done it to him. Any ideas? A lot of other families sell jet. Could have been one of them. Who do you suspect? So there's Jagged Jimmy J on 2nd Street. We have not spoken to him yet. Renesco in the West End. Jules, who was by the car when it got stolen. And Little Jesus. Little Jesus. Yep. Pumped in for jet. Okay. Quite clean. Kept out of trouble for a right. That's something. We buried him in Golgotha. Don't want his room disturbed. Which room was it? And do you think he'd mind if I looked in? Okay, cool. So we can go and check out his room, which is this one. Or is it that one? No, it's this one. Yes, that was Richard's old room. If you check this cabinet, found a clue behind the dresser in the right mansion. So it's an empty jet canister. So we don't need to run around too much now that we've found that, because if we take this to the right person, they'll be able to give us some idea of what happened. And first person we want to speak to is Jagged Jimmy J. This guy here. And he has some words of insight for us regarding that jet canister. This man has a slight facial tick and a scar down one of his cheeks. The scar looks like a knife wound. Brother, I had my eye on you since you walked down the street. What do you see? I see a pilot, someone who wants to fly. You just need a little help, a little jet. Look, I'm not my pilot friend when it comes to jet. Jagged Jimmy J's your man. Okay, I'm not interested in that. Okay, blah blah blah. So what do you say? What can Jagged Jimmy J do for you today? You said yours was the safest. Is there any bad jet? Know anything about this empty jet canister? Takes the canister, studies it. Now I sniffs the nozzle, then frowns. Shit. This jet's got radscorp juice in it. Whoever was sucking on this ain't long for this world. It's poisoned. Yep, gotta be careful in this town with this shit. That's why Jimmy always says, any idea where this might come from? Jules or Renesco. Thanks for the tip. I'm going to see Renesco. Should we do another boxing match? No, we'll leave it for now. The fights get harder after the second one. Okay. Speak to Renesco again. Out with it. Did you sell Jet to Richard White? Don't even try and pin that accusation on me. You want to know who did it? Ask Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. Can you tell me anything about this empty jet canister? It's empty. It's a jet canister like the hundreds of others all over New Reno. Radscorpion venom traces that were in this canister. Radscorpion. Renesco suddenly freezes as if remembering something. You son of a bitch. You poisoned the kid, didn't you? Whoa. Now wait just a minute. That's it. Me and Mr. Wright are going to have a little talk. Good day, Renesco. Or should I say goodbye? Wait a minute. Look, I didn't sell it to the kid. He never bought anything from me. I was asked to make some jet laced with Radscorpion venom. You were asked to make poison jet for who? Salvatore's. Ah! Okay, you have to believe me. I don't poison kids, just adults over Renesco. You sorry son of a bitch. Why did you poison the jet? You had to know they were going to kill someone with it. The Salvatores own him. They own the place. And when they want something, he gives it to them. Sure, you had the best of intentions while you were spiking that jet with poison. Goodbye, Renesco. So, we do know who was responsible for poisoning the jet. However, the people who orchestrated it were the Salvatores. Or Salvatores, however you pronounce. So that's going to be a tough one for the rights to digest, because if it was just Renesco and he wasn't affiliated with anyone, they could just kill him. But it's not. So let's see how they take the news. I think we could just go straight in and speak to Orville, but out of courtesy we'll speak to Keith first. Okay, never mind. Okay, you find out who killed my boy. Your son didn't die of an overdose, he was poisoned. What the hell's name are you talking about? I found the jet canister that Richard used. Was used on Richard. There were traces of Radscorpion venom in the cartridge. Assuming I believe this for a second, and I ain't saying I do. It's saying I am. Who poisoned my son? Don't know which of the Salvatores did it. Renesco doctored up some jet for them, not knowing they'd use it to poison your son. Bastard's seen his last days. Come morning, he'll be dead, but it'll be a long time dying. But Renesco didn't give Richard the jet. He didn't know who it was for. It was the Salvatores that poisoned your son. Now, why in the hell would they do that? I don't know. Maybe you should ask them. Stares at you for a long time, then a dry chuckle escapes his lips. Give me an answer, and I can't do nothing about it. What do you mean? You know what those Salvatore bastards are armed with? Well, I do, because I was out on a gun exchange in the desert. One Salvatore pack in that kind of heat can kill my whole family. They've got light bringers, laser pistols, basically. Here's a little cash, and some ammo, liquor from my private stock, and another job. Yes. Came across a map. Shows an old army base in the mountains not far from here. That's the Sierra military base. You find a way in, and I'll see that you're taken care of. So this is the last mission for them, which makes you a made man of the Wright family. Didn't you send somebody already? Yep. He did, and they're all dead. Didn't even get inside. Yeah, the only survivor said, shortly before his unfortunate death, said there were some kind of super gun turrets guarding the entrance. What happened to the survivor? Sam Pritchard got drunk one night, mentioned to my boy Keith he'd found this base. Before you know it, draws me a map and dies. Seems like Reno's filled with sad stories these days. I'll take the job. Come back when you found a way in. See you rewarded. So yeah, you can just go there and come back after you've secured the entrance. But there's quite a lot of good stuff in there. Oh, we're overloaded. I guess he gave us lots of... yeah, gave us some booze. Okay. So we'll leave it there for now. Next time we will do some more stuff in Reno itself, and we'll also head off to some of the other places of interest. But that's everything for this episode. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.